ইংলিশ ভার্সন ভিডিও এপিসোড 3 বলেছিলাম যে যে সমস্ত প্রশ্ন আমি বাংলায় দিয়ে রেখেছি, সমস্ত স্টাডি মেটেরিয়াল যেগুলো বাংলায় রয়েছে তার ইংলিশ ভার্সনও রোজ আসবে ইন্টারভিউর শেষ দিন পর্যন্ত। ওকে, আজকে খুব ইম্পর্টেন্ট কিছু প্রশ্ন নিয়ে আমরা কিন্তু আলোচনা করব, যেগুলো ইংলিশ ক্যান্ডিডেটসদের জন্য। যেহেতু টোটাল যে ক্যান্ডিডেটস তার অনুপাতে ইংলিশ ক্যান্ডিডেটস অনেক কম, মানে রেশিওটা আর কি, টোটাল ক্যান্ডিডেটস ইজ টু ইংলিশ ক্যান্ডিডেটস, এক্ষেত্রে টোটালের থেকে ইংলিশের যে সংখ্যাটা অনেক কম, যে কারণে এর ভিউজ গুলো খুব কম হচ্ছে, খুব স্বাভাবিক ব্যাপার। কিন্তু এগুলো অনেক মানুষের উপকারে আসছে, যারা যারা দেখছেন তারা পার্সোনালিও মেসেজ করছেন, এবং এটা খুব মানে আনন্দের ব্যাপার যে এই সমস্ত ছোট ছোট প্রশ্নগুলো যেগুলো মোস্ট ইম্পর্টেন্ট, যেগুলো ফেস আপনাকে করতে হবেই, সেগুলো যে আপনাদের তৈরি করে দিতে পারছি, এবং বাংলায় তৈরি করে দিয়েছি এবং তারপরে এখন ইংলিশে করে দিচ্ছে, এটাতে আমার সত্যি ভালো লাগছে। এগুলো দেখুন, ইন্টারভিউর শেষ দিন পর্যন্ত আসবে। শুরু করছি আজকের ভিডিও। Your spouse is a serviceman. Why will we give you the job? Many unemployed persons are waiting. Sir, I believe financial independence is important for everyone. First line. Financial independence is important for everyone. The fact that my spouse has a job and we have some economic stability does not mean that I don't need a job. I have reached this stage not by taking someone else's opportunity, but by competing fairly, just like all other candidates. Not giving me the job will not solve the unemployment problem. This is not the solution, sir. To solve unemployment, this problem, we need to create more suitable job opportunities. Okay? Next question. Will you take a mobile phone into the classroom? Sir, if the headmaster of my school doesn't allow mobile phones in class, I will not take it. But if permission is given, then I will keep it in my pocket for emergency purposes. Still, I will never use it for checking messages or scrolling during class time. Okay? Next question. Do you support Saraswati Puja in school? Yes, sir. I support Saraswati Puja in school, but as a cultural and educational festival, not only a religious one. It should be inclusive so that students from all religions can participate without any discomfort. Next question. Government or private school for your child? What do you want? What do you prefer? I will choose a school that gives good education, values, and environment. Whether it is government or private is secondary. Quality matters more than the type of institution. Okay, very much Nachui Pani answer. Next, is election duty a disadvantage for teachers? Yes, it can interrupt teaching, but it's also a civic duty. So it's not a full disadvantage, just an extra responsibility which can hamper studies. Next question. Why are parents choosing private schools more? Because many feel private schools offer better English, discipline, and facilities. Some see private schools as a status symbol. But sir, I think that government schools are improving nowadays through new projects and modern teaching methods. Next question. Why do students take tuitions even when there are many teachers in school? Okay, sir. It's a problem. Reasons include large class sizes, parental pressure, lack of confidence, and the trend of extra coaching. But a good classroom environment can reduce the need for tuitions. Very brief answer. Next question. Why are you seeking a government school job although your child studies in a private school? Because private school timings and facilities suits my situation earlier. But I believe government schools are the foundation of our education system. I want to contribute to improving them. Next question. What are your weaknesses as a teacher? Sometimes I try too hard to be perfect. So some tasks take extra time. I also get emotional when disciplining students, but I am improving in time management and balance. Next question. Students are creating disturbance at the backbench. What will be your reaction? Sir, I will look at them calmly, call them by name, and ask them to focus. I will involve them in the lesson through questions, After class, I will talk to them kindly to know the reason behind their behavior. My aim will be to guide, not punish. Very, very important line. Next question. Do we need any change in the current teaching learning process? What is your opinion? Yes, sir. Education should be simpler, skill based, joyful, and student centered. Next question. What steps will you take if a student is not improving? I will identify the problem. I will make an individual plan. I will encourage. I will motivate. I will engage parents if needed. I will focus on confidence and interest. That's all. Next question. How will you encourage naughty children in study? Sir, I will build a positive relationship with them, understand the reason for their behavior, and make classes joyful and engaging. Next, what is your opinion about Sarva Shiksha Abhijan? Sir, it increased enrollment and access to education, but quality improvement still needs more work. Next, what is joyful learning? Sir, a process where children learn with interest, with enjoyment. Learning becomes active, meaningful, and connected to real life. This is joyful learning. Next question. If TLM is not available, how will you teach? How will you manage? Sir, I will use simple local materials, draw on the board, use nature, role play, group work, and my handmade charts. Okay. Next question. You have completed a PhD. Will you leave school for college? No, sir. Definitely no. Okay. No, sir. I did my PhD to gain knowledge, not to leave school. I want to use my research skills to improve school education. I want to stay in school and make learning meaningful for young students. Okay. Next, lottery versus examination for admission. What will you prefer as a teacher, sir or madam? I believe both lottery and examination have their own advantages and disadvantages or limitations. At the primary level, lottery is suitable because all children deserve equal opportunity and they are not yet ready for academic pressure. But in higher classes, examinations are important because they help maintain academic standards and test merit. So, the admission process should depend on the level and context. Lottery is fair in primary classes, but exams are necessary in higher classes. Next question. If a male colleague misbehaves, what will you do? I would politely but firmly tell him that his behavior is not acceptable. If it continues, I will report it to the headmaster or the internal complaints committee. Respect and professionalism are very, very essential in the workplace. Next question. If a student makes an inappropriate comment in your class, what will you do? I will not react angrily. I will speak to the student calmly and explain why the behavior is wrong. If it repeats, I will inform the headmaster and the guardians. The aim is to guide, not shame. Very, very important line. ওকে, এই ছিল আজকের ভিডিও। আজকের ভিডিওতে অনেকগুলো প্রশ্ন কিন্তু রয়েছে আজকের ভিডিওতে। সমস্ত প্রশ্নগুলোকে এক জায়গায় করে দেওয়া হলো এবং ইংলিশ ভার্সন ভিডিও কিন্তু রোজ আসছে। ভিডিওর মধ্যে বেশ কিছু জায়গায় আমি পিডিএফ এর নম্বর দিয়ে দিয়েছি, সেখান থেকে আপনারা পিডিএফও কালেক্ট করে নিতে পারেন। ইংলিশ ভার্সন, বাংলা ভার্সন দুটোই রয়েছে, আপনারা যেটা ইচ্ছা কালেক্ট করতে পারেন এবং চ্যানেলটি সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন। এত ছোট্ট পরিসরে, এত ছোট্ট সময়ের ভিডিওতে এত স্টাডি মেটেরিয়াল খুব একটা কিন্তু পাবেন না ইউটিউবে। তাই চ্যানেলটি সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন এবং ভিডিওটি লাইক করুন এবং যদি আমার সঙ্গে আপনারা যোগাযোগ করতে চান তাহলে এই নম্বরে আপনারা যোগাযোগ করতে পারেন। যে কোনো প্রশ্ন উত্তর তৈরি বা যে কোনো ইন্টারভিউ সংক্রান্ত যে কোনো প্রয়োজনের জন্য আমি কিন্তু 1 থেকে 1.5 দিনের মধ্যে সেগুলো কিন্তু সবাইকে ক্লিয়ার করে দিই। ভালো থাকুন, ইন্টারভিউ এর প্রিপারেশন জোর কদমে নিন। দেখা হচ্ছে পরের ভিডিওতে খুব তাড়াতাড়ি।